Welcome to StanShare. If you are already aware of StanShare, so you know why you are logged in. So I'm just going to explain quickly how to log in, specifically when you are offering your services or products on stanshare.com and you are logging in for the first time. All right, the first thing. So let's go to stanshare.com. All right. We are now going into the StanShare product, which is live on production. And the moment you are logged in, you can start offering your products and services immediately. All right, great. So if you are not logged in, then you will see this button here as login. Otherwise, if you are already logged in or have logged in before, then this login button will not be visible. All right. So first, what I can do is I have to go to my login button to show you how exactly to log in. So I have an option. I can use login using any of these alternate options, and all are equally good. But if you are selling for the first time, you need the best suggestion would be logging using the mobile number, and you can later add or link all these social media accounts, and you can log in with any of them. So all of them would be grouped. All right, so let me try with logging with Facebook. So when I click on login with Facebook, it will normally take you to the Facebook login authentication page where you have to enter your Facebook credentials. Don't worry, this is actually Facebook login, if you can see in the URL, and we are not storing any of these informations on ourselves, so we can't see it, we don't have access to it, and it's safe. All right, so let me pick up any of the existing address, or I can create a new address as well. So let me pick up this email address and I say login. Well, that's it. Wow. But you are not done. So if you are selling, I said you have to validate your mobile number. How do I do it? So let's click on this icon here and go to my account. See, this has picked up an address here, which automatically got picked up. I can edit. I logged in before, so it picked up. It's not from Facebook. So I pick up an address. Let's pick up an address which is, you can double click and also use the fill up form, or you can just type in something like Bulls CNTUM Park. Okay, it's better to be more specific than I'm putting here, because your products and services would be delivered or shipped from this address. So you can put this text box in, and you can see it in map as well, and you can reset your locations too, or you can edit your locations as well. In the country, I already added the country, so otherwise you will see this pop up. You can search for your country where you are located, or your shop or business is located, and select the country. Then you can add your postal code, which is known as zip code, pin code, postal code, depending on which country you are in. So I add a zip code. Now I want to make it a default address, so I click on default and say update. Wow, so I have the address here. So it stored my old address. You can retain it or you can delete it as well. The next most important step here is, you'll see this email ID is not verified. So what do you can log into your mailbox and you'll see a link there. You can click on the link and verify this. After you click on that link and verify your account, this will turn green and people can see you are a verified seller. So it's important that you add this. The next important step is linking your account. Why do I need to link my account? I can do it later as well, but at this stage I'm linking my account because I need to add the mobile number. And we have a check from using Google software where your mobile number has to be verified, that is authenticated using OTP. So we know that it's your mobile number and not someone else's mobile number. This is to keep the platform safe. So I go here and see, you can see the format. So depending on, so you have to add your ISD code or IDD code, then followed by your number. So I'm sitting in India right now, so I put IDD code, which is 91, and then I put a number. All right, so I'm done in this format. I click on proceed. So what this is going to do is, this is going to check if I'm a robot, and I'm sure that it's not something new for you because you keep getting this, and this is very important to keep the robotic listings on the bay and make the platform more secure. So I click on I'm not a bot. All right, it didn't trust me, so it will ask me to look for the buses. So let me look for the buses here. Well, I don't see any other uh, bus, but it says the captcha failed. So let me try once again. Well, this time it trusted. So what happened, well, now is the mobile number you entered, you will get a code which is called OTP. So you punch in that OTP here and then click on submit, and that's it. All right. Uh, if you don't receive the OTP by any chance, you can click here to send the OTP, it will resend it. But whatever we have tried so far, there is nothing, no cases where it's actually asked me to resend the OTP. All right. So when this step is done, you can link more accounts. So basically you can log in with any of them. It will be clubbed in the same account itself. All right. The next is, if you don't get the email verification link, you can again click on this button, and this button will generate an email and come to your email ID here, and you can click on and verify your account in case you don't get the verification mail. All right. This button, you can request a password reset, and this password is basically only for StanShare password. This is not going to reset your Facebook or Google password or anything else. After I'm done till this step, I have the address, I have the verified mobile number. The next I click on edit button here, and I see a name here which I already added. So don't be surprised, it's not auto-generated. If you use a social media login, then this name will be the what we get from social media. Otherwise, you can type your name. The display name is basically the name of your business. You can, I put it as like my creative shop, but you can be more specific or get the exact business name or your brand name. But don't pick up something like somebody else's brand name. For sure, you should have rights to that. Then you can write about what, like your specialty, specifically not you as an individual specialty, unless and until you are like a doctor or any professional who has like specialty. You can write about your business here. Well, the default age you will see here 65, and that's, we put it 65 so people actually try to edit and put the right age. So you can put a right age. I put it as sweet 16, although it's not true. So you should not try that. You should put your real name, because otherwise there are some products which are age restricted and you can't actually see or offer those. All right. So if you have used any of the social logins or email, then your email would be automatically here. If not, then you can add your email at this stage. This is my company name, which is, if you have a GSTN number for goods and service taxes, you can put your legal name your shop's legal name or your individual legal name if you're individually registered for a GST. Then you put a GSTN number here if you have one. If you don't have one, then you can leave both the company name and the GSTN field blank. Now in the payment details, this is the important part because this is how you will be receiving payments. So if you have an UPI ID, and UPI ID can be your Google Pay ID, your Paytm ID, PayPal ID, PhonePe ID, any UPI ID which is linked to your bank account, you should mention it here. If you are selling from outside India, you can also mention your PayPal ID. So what is the mandatory field here is the bank account or PayPal ID or UPI ID. You can fill all three as well, like UPI ID, PayPal ID, but most likely if you put the bank account details and if you have a GSTN, then you can take benefit of our huge payment gateway where we can process any payments from anywhere, any parts of the world. So I would recommend GST, having a GST number, and if you don't worry. If you don't have a GSTN, you can click here and actually register for a GSTN. And after you add the bank account detail and PayPal ID, you need to select the bank account currency. So I'm in India, so I put the currency as India INR, but you can also pick up any other currencies here, Australian dollar and or US dollar. Then you can add your businesses or your individual Facebook and the social media links, and then you click on update and you are ready to sell. You get a pop-up, your profile is updated, and that's it. And you see here, if you don't at this stage, if you anyhow decide that you don't want to like continue with StanShare, you can always click and delete your data and will purge your data completely from the database, and it's going to be gone completely. So, and you can come back later. It's not that we'll block you. So, and that's it. That's what it takes to be a seller on StanShare. Thank you.